As much as my previous video was about John Yaman's comedic ability, this one is more about how he is melting screens around the world at the moment. Okay, just had to get that out of my system. Wow, what a week it has been. If we thought this trip to Italy last week was just another trip to Italy, well, no. This trip to Italy was next level for sure. First, there was the usual mayhem at the airport, of course. When he was told that there was a crowd of girls waiting for him, he simply said, "It's no problem, they are my girls." Then more mayhem outside his hotel that lasted for the duration of his stay in Rome was to be expected. There was some concern on social media regarding social distancing and some fans not wearing masks, but he always wore his mask and he was probably doused in sanitizer after every interaction. His visit to Rome ended with a much anticipated meeting with director Ferzan Öztürk, as both him and John have been hinting at a possible collaboration on social media for a while now. It is also very likely that it might be in the form of a screen adaptation of Öztürk's book Like a Breath. In his interview on the television show Verissimo, which we will get to in a sec, he confirmed that there is definitely an intention to work together, but that it was still too early to confirm anything. John and his entourage then travelled to Milan, where he was to appear on the television show Verissimo. Kudos to presenter Silvia Toffinen for the way she conducted the interview, allowing John to just speak from the heart and asking some very direct questions in a very respectful manner. The show reached a record 2.3 million viewers, with more than 19% of the potential viewership share in Italy on the day. Unlike most previous interviews John Yaman has granted, this interview had a very personal and intimate feeling about it. So was the interview and photo shoot with Key Magazine, but we'll get to that. Patience, my pets. In the Verissimo interview, John gave so much of himself, wearing his heart on his sleeve, so to speak, talking about his childhood and how he had to work extremely hard from the age of 14 to secure scholarships through high school and university due to his parents' financial situation. His demeanor throughout the interview was somewhat shy and subdued, but there were moments when he looked downright sad. There's no other way to really put it. I just need to mention that the following is just a personal observation and that it is not meant to sound gossipy in any way. It really is just my honest interpretation of what I saw on screen. You're welcome to drop your thoughts on the topic in the comments. The first moment that really stood out was when they showed scenes from Bayern Lish on the huge screen in the studio. He looked kinda nostalgic looking down at his hands. And the second was when they showed some very emotional clips from Erkenci with some strategically picked music and narrative just tug at the heartstrings even more. There was one shot where it literally looked like Demet Sanem was walking straight towards him down the aisle of the opera house on that huge screen. It was kind of eerie. The look on his face was one of a man still carrying a torch for the love of his life, whether they are together or not. Following the insert, Sylvia asked about Demet, and he diplomatically said that they were just friends and that she is very important to him. He also said that he would love to work with her again someday. He confirmed that he is single, despite some die-hard fans insisting that he is still in a secret relationship with Demet, and added that he would love to be in a relationship and that he is open to what life has in store for him. Whatever the case may be, he has so much going for him at the moment, I think we should probably just put that matter to rest. As he also said, he lives day by day at the moment. There is so much we can get into about that interview, but we need to move on to that magazine cover that hit the shelves on 14 October. Yes, the key article and the photo shoot that is burning up social media screens around the world. This is John Yaman as we've never seen him before. Just when we thought we had seen the best of him, especially in the Tudors campaign and in Bayern Lish, he spoils fans with this. It's redonkulous. It's the only word I can think of. It is clear that he is not afraid to stake his claim as an international force to be reckoned with, not just because he knows he can pull it off. This is a very strategic move on his part to make it clear that he is not afraid to be who he is and that he is not afraid to push the boundaries for the sake of establishing himself as an international star. The timing couldn't be more perfect as he stands at a major crossroad in his career. The article was not just about the photos though. It was so much more than that. He addresses many of the same issues he did in the Verissimo interview. He talks about the great rivalry between actors in Turkey and that his way of handling it is just to continue with his work and smile. When it comes to his fans, he says that he never quite understood it before, but that he now realizes that his fans don't just flock to him because he is a celebrity, but because they realize that there is more to him than just the way he looks. He feels real affection for them, as they do for him, because they appreciate the human being as well as his work. When asked about the cancellation of Bayan Lesh, he once again very diplomatically responds that he should rather not share his thoughts because he might be out of line, that the powers that be should rather answer this question. There are some rumors flying around on social media about Fox reinstating this show, we're not sure yet, meetings with producer Farouk, John and his managers, as well as cryptic Instagram posts by John, but we'll have to wait and see how it all plays out. It's hard to wrap this up when there is so much to talk about in the life of John Yaman at the moment, so another video is definitely on the cards. But suffice it to say that he and his team knew exactly what his goals were for the trip to Italy, and I think they can be very happy with the outcome. Bold statements, honest and sincere interviews, important meetings, and some calculated risks are paying off right now. May the road rise up to meet him, the wind be always at his back. Please remember to subscribe for everything John Yaman. Mzansi love, bye bye.